Hello, bonjour, Sanbonani. My name is Riel Mpumi, but you can call me Phoenix if you like. And today we'll be talking about human trafficking, contributing to a campaign that has been hosted by Coffee for Encouragement. And thank you so much, Yolin, for trusting me that I can be actually a voice to the vulnerable. So, as a travel professional, of course, many of you know that I am in the travel industry. We have been trained to share this information with frequent flyers to make this world a better place. But before we continue into human trafficking, we should understand exactly what is it all about. Human trafficking is the trade of humans that involves recruitment of individuals into a situation of exploitation through forced labor or sexual slavery against their will. And traffickers often take advantage of the anonymity of accessible through the tourism industry. But signs of human trafficking are actually pretty easy to recognize. And knowing what to look for is a key aspect. So, point number one on how to spot human trafficking at the airport or in hotels. Usually, the traveler is not dressed appropriately for their travel destination, and the traveler can't speak freely or seem to be disoriented, and it is likely that the person she's traveling with is more well dressed. That's the point that we should focus on. And the person being trafficked may be carrying very little luggage or no personal items compared to the others in the party. Point number two. In spotting human trafficking within hotels and the airport. The individual demonstrates signs of physical or psychological abuse. Yes, I say physical or psychological abuse. She might be sleep deprivation, unusual behavior, and their overall appearance may be distressing. This is something you should be focusing on. And this includes like lacking self-esteem, malnourished, poor hygiene, seeming anxious, and untreated medical conditions. It is very, very important that you are able to judge from this perspective. Point number three, you should pay close attention to a tattoo with a barcode. Yeah, a tattoo with a barcode, the word daddy, perhaps dollar signs or curse words. Because you know what happens, traffickers or pimps feel that they own their victims, and to them this is a sign to show dominance. The sign like dirty or a curse word or dollar signs, you should watch closely and pay close attention on that one. Point number four, the individual lacks freedom of movement because she's traveling with someone else who seems to hold all the control. There is a scared look about them, and they can't move freely within the airport or in the plane, as though they are forced to carry out specific activities. And the trafficker will try to ensure that the victim does not escape. Thus, you can see that the victim is afraid to talk about herself without looking at the other person. We should be very, very careful about this one. And point number four, the people being trafficked into slavery are being closely watched, or they speak like they have been coached. And you can tell by seeing that these people are traveling together, but they don't seem to be friends or even relatives. We should be very, very watchful about this, more especially like at the airports or within the hotel industry. We should pay close attention to this. And the trafficker is more confident in this situation, but the individual is overly fearful and shows signs of dependence on their abuser. Point number six. Some traffickers won't tell their victims where they are located, and the victims may not even know the name of the person that they are traveling with. So, you might find that the traveler can't even provide details about her flight, the departure location, and the flight information. This is something that we should be watching over, because the victims are often not told what might happen or might even happen next, so that they must rely upon the traffickers in order to get by, and forcing them to stay in their situation. Last but not least, the individual is sometimes is not in a position of their own legal documents, or they don't even have money, like they lack earnings. I think these are the points that we should be able to spot in human trafficking. Above all, you know that fear and intimidation are the two ways traffickers hold their power. As I've shared all the points about spotting human trafficking, you know that this world is now a broken world, and don't try to be a hero when you spot this, but try to report to the correct outlets immediately. As much as we need God to intervene in so many lives, knowing the actions to take if you suspect human trafficking can make a big difference. And I know that we are all in different countries. If I was in Eswatini, for example, I was gonna say you can contact 999, like 999, to get the law enforcement involved. But because I'm reporting this in Canada, once you spot one or more of these traits, you can contact the Canada's National Human Trafficking Hotline. I will leave you with the number. The phone number is 1-833-900-1010. 1-833-900-1010. Or you can call 911 and let the law enforcement professionals investigate the murder. Thank you, Maxi Yabonga.